I need to get our iron online. Disaster settings 2 of 4. Do you want to get those? Still think it's audience chamber. Should be a new luxury for us. What are my builders done? 6 turns. And that's my last one on the list, so I don't want to start a 12-turn builder here, I don't think. I'm sad we missed the Golden Age here. I can't even get around here. Hey, we need some global warming. We need some of that good old-fashioned global warming, you know? This is making life from my galley hard. I don't know what drives that, Sinister Sauce. I don't know what drives the AI recommendations for buildings in new city locations. We'll be fine, said the children of the Kalmar. All mountains smoke a little bit, right? All right, little bit of loyalty issue going on here. How bad is it? -10. So it is moderately significant. So we're going to put Reyna down here. It's going to help quite a bit. Now we're barely falling. And I think they'll just grow in 5 turns and be fine. Can also get another Iron Mine there. Rabble Rouser, thank you for the follow. It's a rad city location for sure. And it's going to do nothing but make him mad, which is fun. Since we're going to go murder him. Little casual murder. All right, 2 turns left on Machu Picchu. Let's go ahead and get some money. We're going to need to pay for this war now. I have a hard time giving up that tile for a district. Let's just do this. Trying to give them housing more than anything. I do want your iron, but I think I'm going to be okay without it. Are you interested in more horses? Can do mutual open borders. I'm down for that. What would you give me? Because if we're accumulating these every turn, we might as well sell them. Oh, she can only have the 20? Sure. Promise broken. Whoops. Promises made, promises broken. Sounds about right. All right, let's swap this back.
Eagles fly the turrets round and seem to flaunt the sky. They eye those walls now crumbling in decay, and scarce from quiet rest their destined prey.
Sweet. Got our new wonder. I dig it. I dig it. Can we enjoy it for a second? Oh, the river label moves with it. Actually, all the yields do. Hold on. Wee, so pretty. Love it. I love it. All right, cool. So now we want a theater square next to it. It's +4 now. How about it? But I want that first. How do you rotate the camera? Hold Alt. Hold Alt and left click. There you are, Senpai. Thank you. Thanks for coming out of your lurk shell. Good to see you. All right, let's turn those back on. Because I like them. Ah, there's our... Tried to stay hidden. There's a lurk emote for you. You can say hi bye. Hi bye. Well, I did want the policy for buying some tiles, but let's just do this. Our money is in bad shape. But they could use that both from the production and the accumulating iron standpoint. Volratho, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
Betwixt the stirrup and the ground, mercy I asked. Mercy.
Okay, so we do lose a population here. I don't think that's a giant deal. Gonna head down there, and then one more settler, and then we're done. Until we find a snow or tundra city we want to settle, but that'll be later on. All right, so let's give you this tile back. And get yourself a +5 campus. What's the hardest thing to get used to? Not sure yet, man. Still kind of figuring things out for myself here, and I think these fissures are awesome. Those are going to take some getting used to as far as city planning. But yeah, we're just kind of sinking our teeth into the eras that are going to change and matter the most, I think. Some of the initial 60 or 70 turns felt kind of similar, although that's of our own accord. But it's these eras now with new things happening, World Congress, things like that are really going to feel like they stand apart, I think. Go there, get them another mine. We're still running builders. Got to get out of that policy now. 4 turns away. I guess that's fine. Am I planning a pre-build for the unique unit? Yeah, I sure am. Go up to 6 housing now. So we're at turn 101. We've passed the turn 100 threshold. I don't really have aspirations for sub 200 of any sort. I'm just sort of enjoying taking my time. That should help their production significantly. Thanks, Nos. Yeah, we want to chop these things, although I don't have Magnus here, which is a little bit sad. Taking got us the harvest, like now we don't have a ton to do with our faith, missing that golden age like that. But we may faith by a general, like we could do some things here. Is no one working on generals? No one's working on generals. The Caroleans Renaissance, though, so that those first generals don't actually help me. Huh. Yeah, Naturalist later on is what my original plan for Faith was. But I'm wondering how cultural this winds up being. He's wronged me in a way that I cannot forgive. Right, now let's get that theater square, I think. Although, you're about to grow. When do we obsolete? I think we obsolete. So we're going to need to go get military tactics. Interesting. Interesting. We'll go a while longer. I can always cut the YouTube videos later. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, that's true. Policy cards don't go obsolete anymore. I forgot about that. Yeah. Because now it's ancient, classical, medieval, Renaissance. You so right. You so right. That is a nice change as well.
All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told.
Don't want to buy tiles. I do want money. So what are you going to expand to? This? This and this? It's fine. World Congress is about to meet. I never took advantage of any of that. We didn't actually get any districts down. We're going to get one tile from the tile bomb. Or the culture bomb. So 21 turns. How many charges do you have? 4. All right, I guess I am buying tiles. So we're getting a special session. All right. Cool. Cool. Special session. Passed. May not vote on this discussion. You're not part of the emergency. So, yeah, so we it looks like something happened over there and it passed. Neat. Friendship expired. I do want to keep that going if we can. She's thrilled with me because I haven't settled in coastal cities. That will be changing shortly. Yeah, we could work on the alliance for sure. Nujankos, thank you for the follow. Vlad. All right. You're just demanding stuff from me? That's cute, buddy. Not gonna happen though. If we ask her not to settle, I don't have the discussion tab. I don't know. I thought we saw that for a half a second, but I don't see it now. When it, that's a good question. So Chimera asks, I'm not sure I've ever given anyone something that they've demanded. When would you do that? I would do that when things don't matter. Like if you're in a game where you're kind of like, you're pushing towards your victory and you just want people to leave you alone for a few more turns, like I might just do it to make them happy. Like if it's an insignificant amount of, or like a luxury that I've got a million of or whatever, like there are some reasons you would do it. Yes, Irish Raider. We can build the we can build this tile improvement. It gets an amenity. Cities get 1 amenity for their first one. So we could have such a happy empire. I love this mound. After natural history, we get additional amenities. Oh, you get amenities for your second one. 1 food from each 2 adjacent districts once feudalism's discovered. And for each adjacent district, once replaceable parts is researched, and then an extra housing, additional housing with cultural heritage, and cannot be adjacent to another one, which makes sense. So yeah, we could grab their suzerain, provided we get another envoy here. Sounds great for tall. Yeah, it's like really good. I'm excited. Hello, Spencer. If you're no longer suzerain, what happens to those improvements? You actually get to keep them. If you lose your suzerainship, you get to keep them. Other tile improvements, like if a civ has a tile improvement and you're conquering them, you do not get to keep them. So you'll want to pillage them on the way. Ideally. So we're going to get our encampment here. We're also going to culture bomb all these.
The
So
more
that'll be
science intervene.
And we're also going to culture bomb these 2 tiles. So it's actually a nice dedication. I like it. I just need to finish up some districts. And since they're building my encampment, I'm going to bring this last builder charge down. We've got plenty of production here already. I mean, never enough production, but given the circumstances, I think I'd rather improve our encampment stuff and get ready for war. Because why not? Why not? I hate spending money on this. No, that was for a special session. We actually have 12 turns left on this. So hopefully, well, yeah, that's true. Maybe we need to harvest this stone on the way. Sounds good, Vlad. Yeah, Settler's right here. He's making his way down. We have 4 turns on our last one. Yeah, maybe I chop this stone here. I can move Magnus next turn. And I think we'll have plenty of time. I thought I gave you open borders. I thought we did a thing. 6 gold, deal. Deal. Deity, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Violet. How you doing? Hopefully Dido picks a good spot for me. I know, right? I don't know what she's doing with this. She's coming over here to probably settle somewhere. But yeah, if it loyalty flips to me, I'm happy with that. But then we save that settler for a tundra settle, I think. I think it's more useful, Dolly. I haven't played with it yet though, so I can't attest to the good and the bad of things quite yet. And then we get the Colosseum next turn. We're already happy. Last I checked. The Colosseum will be pretty slick. And it looks like we're going to have plenty of iron. +4 commercial hub. That's pretty good. No, Muth, they don't need any strategic resource, which is super nice. I don't think spearmen ever do. All right, so let's finish the Colosseum.
While the Colosseum stands, Rome shall stand. When the Colosseum falls, Rome shall fall. When Rome falls, the world shall
Wazazam, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Glorious. Ways to go on the era. Do pike and shot increase? I don't know. I don't think so. It's a good question. No, they do not require any strategic resource. Which is why the Carolean doesn't too, right? Because unique units will cost strategics now, and so the fact that it replaces one that doesn't, it's reasonable to assume that it would also not require the resource. All right, cool. Wow, yeah, Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu, you guys, look at that. I still think we can go here. Although, how good is this commercial hub? +5 over there. Yeah, the embargo's over. We can show the Civilopedia. I mean, the game releases in like 12 hours-ish, right? Do cities built after Colosseum? Yes, they do. So if you build a city later and it isn't within the range of the Colosseum, you will still get the amenities. Absolutely. That's a heck of an industrial zone, too. Wow, Machu really changes the way you would plan cities, huh? Because had we been able to make the Colosseum here instead of here, this would be a +4 theater square. Or +3. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. So I get it. I get it now. The mountains themselves are the adjacency bonus. I'm still okay with this. All right, so we already have the government and the commercial. If I'm going to go for the campus and the new wonder here, I cannot place a theater square. What I think I do want to do is, God, Jebel's here. Bunch of options. We could use some more builders. I could use another round of builders, frankly. We could pre-build some and then in 4 turns switch into the policy giving us more. And then all the rest of these districts should happen in time. So 11 turns left on the Congress. So this is going to culture bomb. This is going to culture bomb 2 tiles. This is going to culture bomb 2 tiles. This will actually culture bomb 2 tiles as well. And then let's move Magnus. Like, this seems so good. That gives us another huge chunk of science right now. Thanks, Pingala. All your cities, Ordos, which is awesome. That is true, Himmel, and I don't know yet. We're gonna have to parse that stuff over the next few weeks, as far as the timing of things and whether or not we can get these new wonders and what to do with them and stuff. All right, so Magnus, let's move you down to get this chop so that we can get our encampment done in Malmo. Exactly, Jay. Wait, I thought she was going for the Great Library. Did it get taken? I didn't see it go away. Oh, must have. Must have. Okay. What's causing the culture bombs? Our World Congress session.
Thank you.
Take my bits.
I gladly take your bits. No, thank you very much. Thank you for them bits. Much appreciate, my friend. Yeah, double niter. This city does need that double niter, doesn't it? I can't buy tiles though. We're gonna need money for troop upgrades here before long. can't buy tiles. Who is this streamer, right? You're gonna lose the race for the coastal city? Well, this one I'll get, but yeah, she's coming over here to maybe settle something. I wonder if I should settle down just to eat up another tile. It'll be interesting. I know she's literally like she's circumnavigated this whole like continent, which by the way we can't get through because of the frozen tiles, which is a bit sad. Okay, so we have a trade route back, and that's a good thing. We don't have very good road infrastructure at all. That's I think just the second trade route that we've completed this whole game. So turn 109, one trade route is pretty pathetic. I take full responsibility for that. Maybe we could bring in this city. Maybe we could bring in this city. Maybe we just run like a trade route here. But I think from here to here seems good. Gets us like we have most of a road here.
Please, you get paid.
I like that.
Do they
Isengard
do
Tom
stuff
with the
to you?
15 months.
No,
Do you get paid more if they do stuff to your butt?
no.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'm in.
Hey.
Hi GM. Hi chat. Happy Twitch partnership.
Thank you, Isengard. I appreciate that a lot, man. I am a proud streamer, my friend. A proud streamer. Thank you for the congrats. From cap to where? To here? Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, maybe we send that in reverse. Or just take advantage of this. Now, see, if we go this way, we already have this road, so maybe we'll try it from here. Let's try it that way. I dig that. I can dig that. All right, I do want to block an extra tile from her then. Settle this. I assume we're going to get denounced here a little bit from her. You want iron? I need my iron. Well, I don't really need my iron. I could probably trade that iron. I was thinking about bringing some knights along for the ride. It could be fun. Driveron, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, 7 gold per turn. You got it. Now we can afford a shiny new tile. Trade the diamonds as well. Oh, did I click those off? Wow, that little is interesting. Whoa! Would you like some sugar too? Yeah, buddy. What? 15 per? Holy butts is right. I love that we're just chopping everything, paying no mind to global warming. Exactly. That's kind of what I was going for, Rance. Was struggling for amenities with her 3 cities. That seems kind of sad. I mean, I agree with like that you would think that, but I almost don't think so. Double volcano? Look at these volcanoes. Gotta melt those ice caps somehow. They're not gonna melt themselves. Wow, I really like Machu Picchu. That is super rad. Yeah, that is like Pompeii-esque. Let's do it. Is there just one eye in Pompeii? Why did I think it was two? And this, of course. This is our borderline in between our empires. That seems smart. Could you see the volcano when we settled there? Yeah. Yeah. It is two eyes? That's what I thought. Is Kilimanjaro dormant? It hasn't erupted in a while. It did erupt once, though. And the most well-defended city goes to... Yeah, until it erupts and they die. There, this is what we want. So we get a road that comes all the way through here, all the way down. Yeah. Although, there are technically better ones to him. No, I want this road. 10 gold per turn is pretty significant. Natural wonder volcanoes can never go dormant. Good to know. Yeah, the Inca can tunnel, huh? You're right. You're right. Oh god, that's so crazy. That's a good point. They could certainly tunnel in. That'd be terrifying. Please don't tunnel into me. I don't think she knows where she's going. It's got another settler down here. I want a second encampment if we're prepping for war. See, Inca and a warmonger, he just really doesn't like me so far. I don't know how much of a warmonger he will wind up being. But he doesn't like me because of my cities. Like they go right against his agenda. Like, we are just all about the mountain settles in this game. Yeah, Machu Picchu seems really strong. Yeah, the problem is with this game, he's never gonna like us, right? Like, he's absolutely never gonna like us, and so we might as well delete him from the world. That's my thought. I don't know. Vinny, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
We shall not cease from exploration.
All right, so hard tech and gunpowder. Bringing in Merchant Republic. How bad did that affect our happiness? We're still pretty happy. Should pick Monumentality? Yeah, you're not wrong. We've got some time. So let's put in veterancy for a quick second. Let's get rid of this because we don't need that. That's done, so we can get rid of that. We want builders briefly. We want science again. And I think we want... Maybe we just want... I don't know. Scientist points? I don't like the scientist point policy all that much. I'd rather run strategos and try to get through some of these generals. Because nobody's working on these. We may have to like faith buy this just to get this out of the way and try to grab a Renaissance general. I think I'm cool with that. Let's run that. What unit am I on here? This builder? Yeah, no. Boop. Can I give you some sugar? Would you be interested in that? We have a little while before we have to fight him. I don't know if it's 30 turns. Let's take a look. How long until we're ready for Caroleans? Not that long. 10 turns. He doesn't want my sugar. I know, which is rude. He should want my sugar. And look for another continent? Yeah. Although if we're taking him over, we can come up with a snow and tundra settle if we want. So we only have 10 turns. So I'd rather get the raw gold. This will help us upgrade our army. I don't think I'm going to trade you iron, though. $250 seems good. $270 seems better. $290 for the win. $280 for the win. $280 for the win. There you go, bud. Thank you for funding your demise. Coastal risk here. Hurricane. Should we settle the Hurricane City? Just to see what happens. I mean, I think we should, right? I mean, there's so much of this is for science. We need to know. We need to know what happens. We need to see it and experience it and cry just enough so that we don't ever do it again. Settle future Atlantis. Exactly. I just want to know. I want to know what happens. I'm excited. Okay. Magnus next turn, then we can chop the encampment here. Where are you coming to settle? Are you going to settle this? Oh. Really? Are you going to come settle this one tile? Heck yeah. Now, we didn't take their district, of course. But we did take their inner tiles. Right butted up against that. I dig that. What do you want me to buy? What do you want? Oh, the tile? No, you can't buy it. It's unoccupied. He beats me there at this point. He beats me there at this point. And it looks like he's coming to take Pompeii, which I'll be super sad about. What victory type we doing? Well, it was going to be culture, and then it was going to be diplomacy, and then now I'm going to murder people. So I don't know. What victory condition goes well with murder? Probably culture. Culture by assimilation. He's gonna do it too. Oh, I'm so satisfied with our decision to destroy him. She's look at what I don't know. She's very confused. Finishing a bunch of districts next turn. Wow. 1, 2, 3 districts next turn. Here we can lock that in. Man, Machu Picchu changes everything about the way I would settle cities. That is really kind of rad. You almost need like a Machu Picchu plan and a non-Machu Picchu plan. Okay. 2, 3. So let's do. Let's do this. So again, one of the many changes in the new expansion is this one, and this is one that is very welcome for me. Feudal contract now applies not only to medieval and Renaissance eras, which is how it previously worked, but we've added in the retro, the older units as well. So it's ancient, classic, and then it grows into medieval, Renaissance. You don't need you don't have to worry about obsoleting your policies, which is really rad. It is really, really rad. So I need this to produce some units, and we're going to do that after we get our builders, maybe chop some out. This is still quite good for gold, although we probably don't need it. I definitely need professional army. Maybe we keep the general points going. Because I want to do this. So we need that metal casting boost. And now we have 9 turns to produce all the Caroleans we can. Now, previously, I needed to unlock this before we upgrade. We'll find out if that's still true. That really won't slow us down too much. Everybody can start building Caroleans. Not having 2 markets right now is really sad. Yeah, no, we're pre-building. We're pre-building. Don't you worry. Where's all the gold coming from? Largely trade deals. Half of it's from Dido for 3 luxuries. A for effort. So all the culture bombs happening. 3 era score there. That's happy fun times. You will be the first to fall. Hey, look, we can take advantage of our fancy new building queue. Assuming I can do it right. There we go. So let's multi-queue. We want to add in Spearman. Can I? Ah, nice. Okay, okay. Cool. Sweet. Alright, why can't I do you? Why can't I do you? There we go. Click their name. Click their name when you do it. Alright, sweet.
My man.
Mr. Orange, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Yes, Spearmen. Spearmen are the wave of the future. You don't even know, man. Caroline's OP. OP.
The real use of gunpowder is to make all men tall.
So we chopped the one thing for Magnus here. There's not much else to chop. We should actually move Magnus maybe back here. Probably should have done that a little while ago. That's all right. You can go to Lund. Vanillas, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. And we held on to the city, no problem. And then there's 5 turns till our Caroleans. And we just hit a regular age, which is great. Maybe not enough time for all of these. So this will be 6, 7, 8, maybe 9, 10. We'll probably go to war with like 20 Caroleans. How's the general coming? I really don't want to use our faith on this. Catapult upgrades into bombards. Yeah, we could do some siege units as well. I really just want to take advantage of the Carolean and see how good it is. That is my plan.
My man.
Kurt, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
My man.
And Red Phoenix as well. Hey, dude. How you doing? No demands for you, sir. I refuse. 10 turns on our era, so if we can get to 87, we can get another golden age. I don't know that that's going to happen. Not having 2 markets is super weird. What is the sub count? 402. 402. 417 sub point wise, so 450 is our next emote unlock. Need a battering ram as well. Yeah, as long as we're done in like 3 turns, I think I'll be pretty happy here. Double canal. Seems cool. Okay, let's go ahead and take a break as we ramp up for war. We're certainly going to be raising this city. This one not at this point, right? Like, especially, what are you going to be? You're going to be a holy site. Interesting. Yeah, so we'll get some perks from Machu Picchu in his land. Not really a lot, though. But yeah, we're gonna use our unique unit. We're gonna go to war with the Inca, and we're gonna see what's what. And I'm going to put a cut in the YouTube video. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic. Come say hi to us in person on the internet. I'd love to see you there. Thanks for watching.